Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be making this video on dungeoneering token farming from the Temple of Aminishi, the Elite Dungeon 1. This is really good tokens per hour for Iron Men, and honestly, it's probably even worth doing it on mains because the extra benefits you get from doing it in terms of like combat and GP are just insane. So first I'm just going to kind of explain like, okay, Temple of Aminishi, it's an elite dungeon that came out recently, and you get dungeoneering tokens for killing the mini-bosses. So basically, the idea of the token farming is you just kill the mini-bosses, and then you leave. There's 5 mini-bosses on the first floor, and you kill them, and they each give 5,000 dungeoneering tokens each. They don't always spawn, so you need to scout before you go in. I'll be getting more into that as I play through this clip, but yeah, just to go over a little bit, the gear you need, basically, you can leech this since Temple of Aminishi is 3-man. I leeched a little bit on my hardcore Iron Man because the low level dungeoneering is pretty annoying to get through, and anything that'll speed that up, especially on an Iron Man, is really nice because you can only solo dungeoneering. So yeah, but I'm using a Gothic staff on my hardcore Iron Man right here, but I don't really hit. It's really not like good for like the speed, but yeah, it's definitely like viable as like a leeching method at low levels if you can find people to help you out. But ideally, I think you want at least chaotics to be able to hit the mini bosses. Maybe even not Blisterwood, Sunspear. So T78, I'd say, maybe T80 weapon. The rest of the gear doesn't really matter. But yeah, so just make sure you can actually hit the monsters, and you're good. The dungeoneering tokens per hour, it's like at least 200k dungeoneering tokens per hour. And I'd say that's a generous estimate. Like, you can definitely go way higher if you're going like full optimal, like really high DPS gear and just chinning. Like, being able to AoE mobs here is really important. So yeah, just kind of depends, 200 to 300k, maybe somewhere in that range. You also get combat XP per hour. Like, it can be over 1 million combat XP per hour, which is actually kind of ridiculous. This is definitely a viable like combat training method. I mean, I don't think it's nearly as good as like Shattered Worlds, for example, which is probably the top combat XP per hour in the game right now. But it's pretty generous. Like, for combat XP per hour, you get dungeoneering tokens. You get a little bit of dungeoneering experience, but it's not really that much. And then you also get GP. I mean, you can get like at least 3 mil GP an hour just doing this, because each mob has a chance to drop a little relic that alks for either 5k, 25k, or 1 million GP. So, this is actually like, on top of being really good tokens, it's good combat XP, it's good GP. So no, you can't lose doing this. Also, I want to mention, like, to put it in perspective how much tokens this is, like, 200k DG tokens is equivalent to 2 million experience. So this is the equivalent of getting 2 million dungeoneering experience per hour, which is definitely not doable on an Iron Man. The max on an Iron Man is probably like around 550k. Oh, that's my alarm. So like, this is actually just really, really good for tokens, because it's a 1 to 10 XP to token ratio for normal dungeoneering. Alright, and I guess that's enough for the information around this, so I'm just going to go into the method that I use, which is basically, as you can see, my mini-map right here, it's kind of like this long strip. I call it the radar because I'm going to use it to scout the dungeon. Basically, you enter and leave the dungeon over and over again until you find a certain number of mini-bosses. I usually look for at least two mini-bosses, and I'll show you guys So here I'm gonna go into the dungeon. All right, and I'm gonna move my minimap so that I can see the mini bosses, and I can show you guys. What? Okay, it froze. There we go. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I gotta go back. Let's see. We're at here. All right. Redo. Okay, so I'm going in, and I'm gonna scan the mini map. I see one mini boss right here. This icon is a mini boss, so I'm just gonna leave, and then I'm gonna re-enter. Press no to continue the same instance, and then go back in. I see one mini boss again. I leave, rejoin. I take another sweep. You see, there's 3 mini bosses now on the mini map. So at this point, I tell my team to go in, and then we all go in and we clear out all the trash mobs, and then we just go kill the mini bosses. I mean, there's not that much more to it. I'll show you guys a little bit of like what it could look like if you're actually like using chins and stuff. Like if you're going really fast, like this could be insane tokens per hour, but this is like a clip of me doing it on my other Iron Man, on Prismania, with Chinchampas and like Blightbounds. I have Elite Serenic. Like this is actually like really like max gear. So yeah, basically my whole team here has mech chins, and we're just gonna go through and just, you know, steamroll it. Let's see. Alright, so we're in the dungeon after our scouted. I'm not scouting in this situation. You have to have the leader to scout, so yeah, we skip all this and we just clear all these trash mobs with you know, just hitting them. Big AoE damage. So you just need to kill the ones that are in front of the gates first before you can go past the gates. You don't have to kill literally everything, but you know, you probably should, because there's still chances of dropping like the relics and stuff, and it's nice to have the area clean, just so that the bosses can move around freely. Like in this team, we were doing a method where we just group all the bosses together. Like we have one mini boss on us. You can see on the mini map there's the mini boss icon. So we're just gonna clear out all these mobs, and then we're gonna drag these 2 together, and then we'll kill them all at once with our chins. And just remember that like each one of these mini bosses is 5k dungeoneering tokens, and we haven't even been here for, like, we haven't been in this instance for like more than a minute, right? So like the potential for dungeoneering tokens is actually insane. And also, if you're watching this as of the upload, like when it's uploaded, this weekend is double dungeoneering tokens. So, you know, these are each 10k dungeoneering tokens per kill. So it's even more ridiculous than it would be without it. So yeah, like doing this right now is just like insane, especially like for early Iron Man progress. Like if you want it chaotic, like really fast. Yeah, also kill the healers because they just got uber healed. But yeah, you see we have all 3 mini bosses right here, and we're just chinning them down, just slowly killing them. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for the video. There's not much more to show. It's just wanted to show, like, go over like how the method works and a little bit of the gameplay. But yeah, the basic idea, you know, just go in, kill the mini bosses, leave, restart. Only do the first floor, because the second floor takes way longer to get to. It's not really worth it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.